Well, you want me to believe in the Quran, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, you don't want me to believe in the Quran. Why are you debating if you don't want to believe in the Quran?
In the sense that I want you to become a Muslim, is that what you mean? Or an argument?
Of course that's what I mean. Why would Allah direct me to... So I'm going to grant you for the sake of argument that, okay, the Bible's full of contradictions. Why would Allah direct me to a book full of contradictions?
No, but I mean, you're granting it for the sake of the argument. That's not
correct.
That's not your position, right? I want to alter your position academically.
Okay, so alter it by explaining to me why I should believe in a book that tells me to look to a book full of contradictions.
Okay, we're not discussing.
Okay, so you won't answer that, right? So no Muslim can answer this, right?
I can definitely answer.
Okay, what's the answer?
Okay, I can definitely answer your question.
What's the answer?
Of course I can.
What's the answer?
Okay, I'll let you do it. Go ahead. Show me where. It's the preserved tablet that's with.
And
God,
where is that?
Right? That's where he's at. What do you mean?
So there's an uncreated eternal tablet with Allah.
Did I say it was eternal?
Is Allah's Quran eternal? His speech?
No.
So he doesn't have uncreated speech.
It is uncreated.
You just said no.
Is that a paradox? Did you know that things can be generated into existence and be uncreated?
Okay. And they act like it's not a debate. Now, when I brought this up on Twitter, I said, "What do you mean it's not a debate?" I kid you not. The answer was from many Muslims. Well, we all think Allah is one. Okay, so because you used the word one, right? Well, we all say Allah is one. See, we don't disagree. Yeah, I know you use the word. The question is, what's the meaning? And you guys have gone to war over this. So what are you talking about? Okay, QD, if he destroyed me, I want you to come on and I want you to give some examples of where he answered my objections and destroyed me. For example, make sense of Muslim Lanter's argument about Allah's attributes and the dependence relationship and his shirt analogy. And how are there analogies when Allah is nothing like creatures? I mean, how slow are you guys to not understand this objection? And in the comments in the last few days, I realized they don't know what the word analogy means. They're literally saying, he was making an analogy. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what the word analogy means? Likeness or similarity. So QD, where you at, buddy? Come on and debate. If you're not going to come on and debate, then just boot these people. It's not a place for people to just spam gibberish. And in the comments of the Muslims who do think that Muslim Lantern won, I've asked every one of them that I see. Maybe I haven't, there's tons of comments. I haven't got to all of them, but I asked them, please give some examples of where and how he answered the argument and refuted me. And they don't have any way to explain it. They're just spamming stuff because they know and they sense that maybe this is a weak position. Boom, what's up?
Hello, Jadar. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I just have a question regarding your Bible. Do you hold to the position that your Bible is infallible?
Yeah, but I don't know what you think that means.
I mean that it cannot contain error.
Well, again, I don't know what you think that means because that can mean different things. We believe there are scribal errors. Sure.
Okay. Are there contradictions?
No.
Okay. Can you flip to Matthew 16:4?
All right. What's your position
On the Bible? I'm not a Christian.
What are you?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay. And are you going to answer the Muslim dilemma first?
I mean, I'm just here to ask a question.
No, you're not. You're here to debate.
Yeah, I'm here to debate you on the Bible right now, yeah.
Okay, well, but first we're going to talk about the Islamic dilemma. Can you do that first?
What Islamic dilemma?
Because you're going to argue the Bible's corrupt and has contradictions. So why does the Quran tell me many places to go to a book that's corrupt?
Okay, so is this how like you deal with the contradiction?
No, I'm going to say let me grant you that there's contradictions. Okay, there's contradictions in the Bible. So why would Allah direct me to go to a book that's full of contradictions?
Yeah, so you're granting me that there's contradictions, correct?
For the sake of the argument, you don't know what that means?
Okay, so I mean, if an atheist came to you, how would you deal with the contradiction? Would you say
I'm going to argue tag. I'm not going to argue Bible text with an atheist.
Okay. Why can't you just defend the text without like simply, like running to my book? I don't understand why Christians do that.
Well, you want me to believe in the Quran, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, you don't want me to believe in the Quran. Why are you debating if you don't want to believe in the Quran?
In the sense that I want you to become a Muslim, is that what you mean? Or an argument?
Of course that's what I mean. Why would Allah direct me to? So I'm going to grant you, for the sake of argument, that okay, the Bible's full of contradictions. Why would Allah direct me to a book full of contradictions?
No, but I mean, you're granting it for the sake of the argument. That's not
correct.
That's not your position, right? I want to alter your position academically.
Okay, so alter it by explaining to me why I should believe in a book that tells me to look to a book full of contradictions.
Okay, we're not discussing.
Okay, so you won't answer that, right? So no Muslim can answer this, right?
I can definitely answer.
Okay, what's the answer?
Okay, I can definitely answer your question.
What's the answer?
Of course I can.
What's the answer?
Okay, I'll let you do it. Go ahead. Show me where.
Show you where what?
Show me where it tells me to go back to a book with contradictions and to follow that book.
Does Allah in many places? You want me to pull up the different lists of the texts?
Go ahead, please.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
546, 2285, 6115, and 1827, for example.
Sir, you're shotgunning. Can we do one at a time?
You don't know these passages? They're well known. They come up in every debate between Christians and Muslims.
I agree, but we got to do one by one. This is called gish galloping. Can we do one by one?
It's not gish galloping. Just you know these answers. You know these topics. You know this situation. It's come up for years. So
the passages are not.
I don't want to walk through every single passage. It'll take 20 minutes to do it. Just tell me what the answer is.
Okay, which one do you want to go with first?
It doesn't matter. Go with any of them because they tell me to go to the prior revelation. Do they not?
I mean, I disagree, but I'm gonna.
Okay, what do they tell me to go to if they don't tell me to go to that?
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna read you the verses. You said chapter 5, verse 46, correct?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Okay. Now, can you hear me still? By the way.
Yep.
Okay. I'm curious if you've read like the verses that came after. I mean, have you read 2 verses that came after?
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here.
Okay.
None of those verses refute the point that's being made. In fact, they back it up.
Okay, let's see about that. So the verse you brought to prove that the Quran confirms the Bible, it goes as, then in the footsteps of the prophets, we sent Jesus, son of Mary, confirming the Torah revealed before.
What Torah is that?
The Torah that was revealed to Moses.
Thank you. And what Torah is that in the 7th century?
It's not going to be identical.
How do you know that?
Because we have explicit hadith that says that the
no,
Torah,
I want to know how you know that. Your hadith assert that. How do you know that?
I mean, there's many contradictions in the Old Testament.
Oh, so wait a minute. So now we're being told to go to a book with contradictions, like I said to begin with.
Where is it telling me to go to this book? Where? I don't really see that. It's just confirming the book that was revealed to
again, other passages, 285, 6115, 1827,
so
will say that you can confirm. Will say that you can confirm this revelation by what came before. But are you telling me that before we do that? Are you telling me that Allah's words can be corrupted?
Yeah. When you say corrupted, what do you mean? So,
no, wait a minute.
The Quran says that God's words. One second. The Quran says that God's words cannot be corrupted, but
exactly.
You have to understand. 1 second. You have to understand what is meant by that.
Okay. Right? What does it mean?
So the Quran makes it very clear that God's words cannot be corrupted.
Right.
And what that means is that you cannot change God's decree. You cannot change what's in His Lawh al-Mahfuz, which is the tablet with Him.
Yeah, I know. So you're going to apply it to the uncreated, right?
1 second. No. Just give me. Can I finish, please? I'm giving you my reasoning, and you're cutting me off.
Because we've heard all these arguments a million times. They don't address the topic. That's why.
You can hear it another millionth. You can hear it a millionth, and your first time. It's okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, thank you. So, according to the verse you're bringing, right, the Quran cannot be corrupted, right? What this means is that you cannot change God's decree, and you cannot change what's in His preserved tablet. Rather, what is being corrupted, according to chapter 2, verse 79, it is people writing something new with their hands and saying that it's from God, seeking a fleeting.
Yeah, and that text also presupposes that the Torah at this time is not corrupted. You understand that we have listen, we have Torah and gospel. You understand that predate that. Listen to me. Do you understand we have texts that predate the 7th century?
Sure, I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
But again, this is
so. What text would they be? You understand? In other words, we know what text they could go to in the 7th century to check it.
Sorry, repeat that.
We nowadays know already what text the Jews and Christians at this time in the 7th century had to go and look at. We have those texts. You understand that?
I don't know how this relates to what we're talking about.
Because that's what they're going to look to. You're this slow?
What do you mean look to? Where's it to look to?
It says you can confirm the new revelation on the basis of the old. And how could we do that if Allah's words could be? It does say that. In the other verses it says that.
Can I please reply? Can I please reply? It's just like a monologue. Okay, I appreciate that. So the Quran is the new revelation.
I know that.
Confirms. 1 second. Man, just relax. Please.
The Quran tells you to
is
confirm it by the previous revelation. You just admitted that. You already admitted that Allah's previous words cannot be corrupted, and you said that is the tablet with him. You haven't explained it. I let you talk. What was the explanation?
You're interrupting me.
Because you're not explaining it. You're just talking around and telling us stuff. Okay, what is it? What is the unwritten tablet?
Unwritten tablet. What are you talking about?
Whatever you said, the uncreated tablet with Allah.
It's the preserved tablet. That's what.
And where is that?
Right? That's where he's at. What do you mean?
So there's an uncreated eternal tablet with Allah.
Did I say it was eternal?
Is Allah's Quran eternal? His speech?
No.
So he doesn't have uncreated speech.
It is uncreated.
You just said no.
Is that a paradox? Did you know that things can be generated into existence and be uncreated?
Okay. This is retarded. Something can come into existence and be uncreated. This is the stupidity of this stuff. And they have a problem with the eternal generation. Right. What does 547 say? Let the people of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed in it. Those who do not judge by what Allah has revealed are rebellious. We have revealed it to you, the book of truth, confirmation of the previous scriptures. The very verses right here that we've walked through a million times. We don't need you to make up new exegesis and to say stupid stuff like something can be created that's eternal into existence. Generated into existence that's eternal. So it's an uncreated creation is what you're saying.